Welcome to the Craig McAvenny Investment YouTube channel. As part of this series of short videos, our last video explained about risk profiles. Previously, we discussed about passive and active investment. This time, we're going to be talking about the timeliness of your investment. So, in the past, I've seen dips and I've regretted not investing during these dip times. So with that, when is the right time to actually invest? And when do you think the next dip is?
Well, questions like that, quite frankly, Andrew, no one can answer. And anyone that tells you they can, I suggest you stop listening to them straight away. Prediction is futile and impossible, and no one knows what's around the corner. I mean, certainly you have what's called a value investor out there. And what a value investor does is looks, like you said before, for dips in the market. As we sit here, 3 months ago, there was the COVID-19 crisis, which caused a dramatic fall in the share market. And absolutely, there was an obvious buying opportunity there. However, my business is more about looking for long-term growth and about buying good companies. It's all about buying the company rather than buying the price. And to quote Warren Buffett, as most of us guys in this industry do on a regular basis, price is what you pay and value is what you get. So it's all about buying good companies for the longer term.
So with regards to the long-term strategy, you know, people are looking at 3-5 years or more, yeah? And what would you say how they should actually manage their investment on a long-term basis?
Well, of course, the obvious strategy, which people always talk about, is buy low and sell high.
Yeah.
And of course, that is the ideal scenario. But the key thing at the moment is when you have an investment portfolio and your stock goes up to a high price and you want to sell it, what are you going to do with the profits? Earning interest in the bank, the days of earning interest in banks are long gone. So you need to find another home for that money. And absolutely, no one ever got hurt by taking a profit. And there's no home in taking profits as you go along. But the key thing is finding a place to reinvest that money. So if you're looking for a long-term, steady capital growth strategy, over time, well-managed funds that buy good companies are where you're going to see the benefit.
Okay, so with these different funds, you have different types of funds. One's where you can get gain interest, or not interest, but a dividend, yeah? And others where they basically accumulate that back into the fund. What's your advice on that? Again,
it's not a one-size-fits-all, as any type of investing or wealth management or holistic financial planning is. It's all about the client's requirements. Certainly, looking at the longer term, and if your time horizon for investments is 5 years plus, the reinvesting of dividend or buying what we call accumulation units within a fund where the dividends are automatically reinvested is generally the way that you get greater growth. The compounding effect of dividends and interest, as I'm sure most of you will be aware, can be significant. That said, if you require income, then we look for possibly a distributor fund where you buy distribution units in a fund and dividends will be paid to you.
Okay, so when you're looking at a company and you want to invest in that company, their shares, what should you be looking for?
I mean, looking at companies that have good products is key. I'm reading a book at the moment by the great Peter Lynch, and he talks about something as simple as Dunkin' Donuts in the 1980s and coffee. He likes the coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. He sees a lot of people buying coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. He sees that Dunkin' Donuts is a business which is growing. Therefore, you have a good investment opportunity. And I know that may be taking it down into very, very simple terms, but ultimately, the consumer drives this world. Unilever is a poster child that I use time and time again when it comes to talking about a company which has products which people use. More people will be washing with Dove shampoo tomorrow than they were yesterday, and that's a fact. So I think whilst I'm not an analyst, and it's not my job to go and look at the individual companies, when you look at fund managers who I use, who buy companies, who have good products, and who I use, you know, these are I'm a consumer, you're a consumer, everybody watching this video is a consumer. Those are the companies which will continue growth. Tech, for instance, the technology sector. What a lot of people forget, because we take it for granted in our developed world, is that 46% of the people in the world have no internet access. Now that's not going to be like that forever. You know, every day more people are getting internet access. And those who will benefit from them are going to be the giants of industry. They're going to be the Googles, the Microsofts, the Facebooks. These companies have inherent growth and will continue to grow over the longer term. And by having the majority of your investments in these companies is where I believe you'll see greater long-term steady capital growth.
Okay, thank you very much, Craig. So that's us rounded up this episode. So what I'd like you to do is please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Look at the other videos that we've been making, and more are coming. And click the notification button so you know when we're actually releasing the different videos. If you have any questions, please just add the question to the comments under the video, and Craig will get back to you. And don't forget to like and share. So the next video we will be showing will be out in the next week or so, and we hope this has been of assistance to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.